What's good, everyone? It's the one and only Fino. If you guys enjoy NFL, NBA content, want to see some more gaming content soon, give this video a like. And if you're new, go and subscribe to the channel while you're at it. Now, let's get into this video. Listen, shout out to LeBron James, man. Shout out to the Lakers, man, for getting that dub last night, dude. Real talk. The Lakers are just an elite team, man. LeBron James, we already know about the greatness of LeBron. I don't have to explain it. He's been doing it for the past decade and a half. He's been doing this since he's entered the league, man. We're talking about, a top 5 player of all time, LeBron James, man. He made winning plays, man. Dropped 29, 8 and 8. Really good game by Bron, nothing new. Shout out to AD also. We know, like, these two players right now, LeBron, AD, 2 top 5, probably top 3 players in the entire league. All right, so there's no surprise that they're gonna dominate. AD and LeBron, you know what's good with them. All right, AD had like 29, or he had 30. Let's go check. Yeah, he had 30, 13 points. I mean, he balled out. I was watching the game. His jump shot wasn't falling in the beginning, but actually, his jump shot was falling. He just wasn't finishing at the rack consistently like how he usually does. But at the end of the day, AD is still gonna be AD. So that's that. My thing is that you still gotta make those free throws at the end. That game shouldn't have ended with an offensive foul. All right. The Celtics could have won at the end. But, since AD wanted to, choke at the end. I know we talk about Bron, everybody wants to get on Bron, Skip Bayless, and all, the Bron haters want to get on Bron and say that he can't make free throws in big time moments, which he has. But, LeBron isn't the best free throw shooter, but you got to show the same energy to AD. I love me some Anthony Davis, but hey, Anthony, you gotta make those free throws at the end of the game when it counts. But at the end of the day, great game by the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma showed up. Rondo is still a terrific playmaker, man. When the ball is in his hands, man, he'll make some of the most beautiful dimes you'll ever see, man. And he's a veteran. He's been doing this since he's been in the league. Still, last night played really good defense. So, overall, man, shout out to the Lakers. Shout out to Tatum. Tatum balled out, man. 41 points, man. Tatum was ridiculous, man. I mean, we gotta be real. Tatum is really emerging as a true superstar. Hey, Nets fans and all Kyrie fans, look at it. Look at it. A year later, listen. Let's go a year back. We're talking about how Tatum. A lot of people call him overrated. A lot of people saying that Tatum isn't nice. He isn't that dude. But hold on, a year later, without Kyrie, without all the drama in the locker room, look at what Tatum is doing. He's looking like how he did, 2 years ago in the playoffs, and he's actually looking even better. He's showing how crisp his moves is. I mean, he's just a really skilled scorer, man. I mean, he's one of the most skilled scorers in the entire NBA, man. He can hit you from the perimeter. He can, take you off the dribble, take it to the rim. Got a nice mid-range shot. He can post you up. I mean, Jason Tatum has got the full package, man. And he's starting to become an even better defender. I mean, Jason Tatum is just that dude. And, the fact that they didn't have Kemba Walker for this game, and also shout out to Kemba Walker, that big pun shirt under the suit was dope. But anyway, listen, Tatum is really emerging as one of the best scorers and just pure best players in the NBA. In my opinion, he's probably already a top 5 player in the East. I mean, we're talking about Giannis, who I'm about to speak about soon, Embiid, which, there's a lot of controversy around Embiid right now, but you can't deny the talent. Embiid is 7'1", 285 with, guard moves at the perimeter, can push you out, can play lockdown defense. He has to be a top 5 player in the East. I know people are bugging out about Embiid, but at the end of the day, Embiid We know that he isn't as consistent as we want him to be, at least this year. Um, hasn't brought it every single night, but it's still Embiid. Of course, you got Jimmy Buckets. Shout out my man Jimmy Buckets. But I mean, after that, you gotta put Jason Tatum right there. So Jason Tatum is that dude, and he's emerging. He's definitely the future of the Boston Celtics. I think Jaylen Brown played well. Gordon Hayward had an all-around good night. Um, overall, Tice, the Celtics were playing really good, and I mean, they even went on a run at times where they went on a 12 point run where the Lakers couldn't stop them. Jaylen Brown, had a pretty good game. Marcus Smart, he's always going to bring that intensity. I mean, he's in the Defensive Player of the Year. He's one of the Defensive Player of the Year candidates, man, real talk. So, overall, Lakers and Celtics, what a great game. What a great game, a thriller. Came down to the wire. And, the Lakers just got it done. My thing, though, if I'm the Celtics, man, I know Tice is good. And, of course, I love me some Enes Kanter. Kanter will forever be a Knick. But the thing is, they need a defender. They need a big center. Like, the Celtics, in my opinion, they could have got Steven Adams or, someone like that. Or, hell, Clint Capella. There's somebody who can come out, rebound, play some defense, guard the pick and roll. I think that could have really benefited the Celtics. I think it really could. But, at the end of the day, and I love me some Enes Kanter. Like I said, I love me some Enes Kanter, but we all know Enes Kanter is he's not a defender. We knew this from day one. We knew this when he was on the Knicks. We knew this when he was even on the Jazz when he got drafted. He's not a good defender. He's definitely not good in the pick and roll defense. Great rebounder, but that's why Enes Kanter is not a full starter. If Enes Kanter was just a solid defender, I'm not even talking about a good defender, just a solid pick and roll defender, a solid defender. I mean, he would easily be a starter and probably a top 10 center if we're being real. But, at the end of the day, we'll see how it plays out. I mean, I like Tice, big body, likes to put, likes to make the winning plays on both sides of the floor. So we'll see how it plays out. But the Celtics, man, they're definitely looking like a top team in the East. And, like I said, I'll eat my words. I didn't believe in the Celtics going into this year, but hey, Tatum is that dude, and the chemistry is it's a lot better. It's a lot better without Kyrie. And I really thought things were going to fall off, not just because of Kyrie, but because of Al Horford leaving. But it just hasn't been the case. So shout out to Brad Stevens for keeping the locker room intact. Shout out to Kemba for replacing Kyrie and doing a hell of a job. And shout out to Jason Tatum, man, because he's just that dude. So, overall, that's that. I want to speak about Giannis real quick before I go. Listen, is Giannis the best player in the NBA? He might be the most dominant player in the NBA right now. I mean, y'all know, it's a competition. I don't really think it's, cut clear who's the best player in the NBA. I don't think it's cut clear that it's LeBron or it's Kawhi or it's Giannis or it's whoever. But Giannis, he's making his case, man. I really think he's gonna win MVP. The Bucks are already clinched a playoff berth. The Bucks are just elite, man. They just are, and you gotta show some love to Giannis because he dominates on both sides of the floor like we haven't seen in a very long time, probably since Shaq. There's a reason why, there's a reason why, Shaq called Giannis Shaq 2.0, man. Giannis is just that dominant. He just bulldozes people, man. I'm talking about this, puts his head down and just attacks the rim and just slams it on you. And slams it hard to the point where you might think the rim might break, So, overall, man, Giannis is just a beast. And overall, Knicks fans, can we stop seeing Giannis 2021 to the Knicks? I already made my video about that a few months ago, but I'm really tired of it. Giannis is not leaving the Bucks. Let's keep it a buck. Like that pun. But at the end of the day, Giannis, he's built for Milwaukee, man. Giannis is, he's a hard-working, blue-collar player, and that fits Milwaukee because Milwaukee's not a big market. It's not the Lakers. It's not, uh, New York City when it comes to my Knicks. I don't even think Golden State is as good as a fit when it comes to Giannis. I mean, Giannis is built for Milwaukee, man. They got good talent. Chris Middleton. A lot of people saying they could go out and use another star. Maybe for the upcoming year, if DeMarcus Cousins, who knows? Maybe he's a buck going to next year since the Lakers released him. But at the end of the day, I like the Bucks. I do. And since the 76ers wanted to be garbage this year, I guess I have no choice but to go with the Bucks to come out the East. Even though the Celtics look good, like I said, they had two. They probably got the two top games of the year. The game last night versus the Lakers and the Clippers were both extraordinary games. But at the end of the day, man, it's like who's gonna match up with Giannis? And that's my question at the end of the day: who's matching up with Giannis? I mean, as much as I like Tatum, as much as I like Kemba and Jaylen Brown and Marcus Smart, you gotta have an answer for Giannis. And like I said, not having that big body center in the paint is just gonna make it tough for the Celtics to get over Milwaukee. But that's just my thoughts. Wanted to cover that. Got a little bit of NBA talk. Knicks talk is going to be coming soon. Frank Ntilikina just got injured, I heard, with a growing injury, so we got to speak about that. Tom Thibodeau, these Knicks rumors. We got to speak about all of that. But at the end of the day, shout out to LeBron, man, for getting it done last night, and shout out to Giannis for possibly being the best player in the league. But that's it, that's all. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'm the Phenomenal One, and I'm out. Deuces.